Hello friends. Today I would like to talk about emotions and about the emotional baggage which you have been carrying on and you know it's not yours. I'm going to be also giving you an advice how to leave this baggage behind, how to let go. So please stay with me. And before we move on, welcome to Silvie Lockerova Healing channel. Please give me a thumb up and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much. So recently I have learned the technique called emotion code. This technique was created by Dr. Bradleynelson, and I found it very helpful. He explains in the technique that we may be carrying trapped emotions which not necessarily originated with us from a certain challenging situations in our lives when we were not able to process these emotions. That's why they've got trapped. But these emotions may be actually someone else's emotions. So besides your own emotions which get trapped, can be absorbed from someone else. Why we absorb other people's emotions? Because we are empathic. We may feel compassion for others, and when we see others suffering, we may easily absorb their emotions and carry them. And of course we forget that we absorbed someone else's emotions. We may not even be aware, and especially when we are little children. Next, our emotions which we take on are coming from prenatal life. Yes, what your mother experienced through her pregnancy was passed down to you. And of course you don't know what was going on in the prenatal life. However, you may be carrying on a heavy emotion from the prenatal life. Not just that, you can have trapped emotion from the preconception. So what both of your parents were going through may have been passed down to you. And the most interesting thing I find is inherited emotions. Yes, we inherit genes and physical traits. We inherited also experiences and trapped emotions from our ancestors. So not only your parents, your grandparents, or your great-great-parents, but the generations far, far back and the experience of your ancestors count. A heavy experience, for instance, from 12 generations ago, could have been passed down to you. And another emotion not to be skipped, we also may get emotional baggage from a shared emotional experience, which would be with another person or even a big group of people. Now, you may ask, that's a good knowledge to know, but what can we do with that? So I'm going to give you simple suggestions. In emotion code, we remove the trapped emotions, tracing our governing meridian. And basically just this part of the body, starting in between the eyebrows and tracing the meridian over the head down to your neck. We are using either magnets, or you can use your palm, or our palms are magnetic, and swiping the governing meridian 3 times helps to remove the trapped emotion. If I find where this emotion I'm carrying on is from, I will just go 3 times over my governing meridian, removing anger, for instance, removing anger, removing anger. If this emotion was trapped and originated with your ancestors, we go 10 times over the governing meridian. But then, in this case, I suggest that you get a help of from someone who learned emotion code. Or you may also find out yourself if you get that book and go through that book. Now, another technique I like to use is sending Reiki to the past, to that particular moment when this emotion originated. And if I really find out where it originated, maybe it was in the prenatal life of my mother, I'm going to send Reiki to the past, to her and to me, and heal this trapped emotion. And so that's for you, my friends, who have Reiki level 2, and you know how to do this technique, how to apply that. And if you don't have Reiki level 2, if the emotion code is a little bit too much, you can always go into a meditation. Connect with your higher self. Ask for help and guidance. Go to that moment where these emotions got trapped and ask your higher self and your guardian angels to heal that and to heal that moment. Then visualize yourself happy and healed in that moment in the past and also in your future. So again, be aware. The emotional baggage you are carrying may not be yours. The techniques you can apply when you find where this emotion got trapped, you may trace your governing meridian 3 times, releasing that trapped emotion. You may ask your higher self to help you to release this trapped emotion. If it originated with your ancestors, you trace your governing meridian 10 times. Another technique is sending Reiki back into your past. And the third technique is connecting with your higher self, sending a positive thought, a visualization, and a prayer. And visualizing the past being healed and your future self being healed. This is all coming together into the quantum healing basket. We don't have to be in a certain place in a certain time to have the healing done. You don't have to have hands-on to have the healing done. Your healing can be done with your thought, with your prayer, with your visualization, and with your conscious awareness. I hope you find this video helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and peace and blessings.